Hello, this is Barry Anderson from the Trade Ideas Live Trading Room. It is Tuesday, May the 19th. This is the address to get into our room, and you can log in with your Facebook or your Twitter account. Okay, well, let's see. I had about one, two, three, four trades today. Actually, five, but I traded one stock twice. So we'll go over those trades right now. The first one was TTWO, and TTWO Take-Two Interactive Software had, I guess, a great earnings release today of $4.22, 17%. And this actually came on an early alert for me. This is my old, I call it my old custom strategy, developed almost 3 years ago now. Came at 9:36, and I think I said in the video yesterday that I was going to try to take some early ones just because, as the summer approaches and we have few and fewer earnings releases, that I think the pickings will get a little slimmer as the day goes on. So decided again to take an early one, TTWO at 27.22. So the alert was right around here. And I ended up taking the trade right here. And you can see that this is a momentum strategy. And because, it's not a great chart pattern, certainly to trade from, but it does work on the momentum play. And I knew this was an earnings play, and I knew the earnings were good. So I thought, okay, this is one that I didn't mind taking, the even though the earnings were, or sorry, the chart was a little extended. So I took the trade here at 27.30, and I was hoping, I'm sorry, again, this darn charting program is jumping around on me. I'm really sorry about that. I was hoping that it would pop through 28. It didn't, and as it came back down, I decided to get out of the trade here at 27.75. I know that there are several in the room that are still in this trade, and I think trade 14 is kind of called it very early, thinking that it might get up to 29. So we'll have to see. There's still an hour and a half left in the market. The next one was, let's see, actually it was the one I traded twice, BONA. And this one came from let's got to find it here, right here, 1011, 1164. So it was an opening 30-minute range break. And like what I saw on this little pattern here. Now the actual break was at $11.64. So just here, like this little pullback that I saw, and then the pop. So I decided to take the trade right here at 1166. Took some out right here at 1192. And I don't have the balance. I don't have it out here, but I know I took the balance out at 1185, right about here. Yeah, it was right there as this candle was forming. I decided to get out. Now, I kept watching it though. As I've said in the past, at these opening range breaks, some of these other strategies that have been optimized are really good to keep watching all day. And so I did watch this, and it, popped through 12, and that was my key. Popped through 12 here, pulled back a little bit, and then on the second high, I don't think it got below. Yeah, see, it maintained 12, so I decided to take the trade right here at 1206. And I don't have it marked. It didn't quite work. I was obviously hoping that it would go a lot further than this. Kept holding it through all this, and I actually sold. It's right here at 1204. I don't. Yeah, I'm sorry, at 12. Sorry, I actually took the trade at 1204 and I was out at 1206. That's right. It's basically a flat. So no great shakes, but no harm in taking a trade like this. You never know. It could have just kept going, and it's just a great idea to keep watching these opening 30-minute range breaks all day, or even the other ones. And I'm going to show you the other one, SYY. And I'm okay. Well, it looks like I'm going to be getting out of it, but nonetheless, here it is. SYY was on the gap and go really early, 9:33 at $38.28. So, but you see that it popped up, but it was so quick, and then it came back down, and so I couldn't get in here. And then as it came back down, I decided, well, there was no way I was going to take it here, but I did put an alert on at 38. At the 38.30, actually. Actually, it was at 38.28. That was the actual alert. And so I had a broker alert for it. And so when it came back down, now the problem here is that it got very extended. I mean, it would have been great to have taken it here, but it wasn't really from any. I'm really trying to keep using my optimized strategies. So I decided to wait for it right here, and it based a little bit at just under 38.30. So I took it right here at 38.30. A little bit of a minor reward. Took it out at 38.40, and now I'm getting out right here at 38.32 or 38.30, and done. Okay, so I'm out of the trade. And but again, it could have kept going. Here's 38.47. It got as high as that, and it could have kept going on that gap and go. And I really wish it had it, because I would have liked to demonstrate the fact that, just don't give up on an alert, even though, I mean, you could argue that it worked here, but it was very difficult to get in. It was too quick to get in. And so, but it's just a good idea to keep watching these, because you never know what could happen later on in the day. And the only other trade to go over was RKUS. And doggone it, I don't have it. I do not have it marked. Just one second. Well, I thought that was an RKUS, and it wasn't. It was an RDUS. I couldn't read my own handwriting. I couldn't figure out because I knew the price was in the 40s, and RKUS I think is well, it's way less than that. Anyway, RDUS. So how did I get that one? Again, from the 30-minute opening range break. And it was right there. 48.02 was the actual alert on the 30-minute opening range break. And so right there, I ended up taking the trade. I loved it because it was over the whole number. Anything over the whole number, I really, really like. Obviously, don't like taking them close to being underneath the whole number, because I always think the whole number could stop it. So anyway, this was just over the whole number. Took the trade here at 48.11. This candle really shot up quickly. Got as high as 48.58. Remember, these are 5-minute candles. So, but this happened very quickly. I did take out some right here at 48.41, and then as it was coming down, I took out the balance at 48.21. Nothing great, but pretty choppy. I suppose, again, I always say an argument could be made. I could have taken the trade right here as it pulled back and popped up. Would have been actually awesome to have done that, but you can see that I've got a lot of alerts, and I'm trying to watch a lot of these. I mean, eventually, once this optimized channel really kicks in, I will only be able to take a look at maybe 2 or 3 of these strategies, and that's the whole idea. In the optimized channel, there are going to be many optimized strategies. Some will be swing strategies, some will be short, some will be long, and to be honest, it will be impossible to try to take every trade, in my opinion, anyway. So, I'm going to have to start concentrating on just several of the maybe 2 or 3 of the strategies, and forget the rest of them. And because it's just really too hard. All I'm really doing now is I'm sort of seeing how they're working. I mean, here is on this channel right here. Actually, I don't have the channel. This is I had, you notice it says May 19th. Well, this was just optimized today, but I had another version of this 2 days ago, and on that version, RRGB was there. Let me just bring that up, RRGB, and I posted it in the room, and the alert was at $80.02. See if I can actually. I'm going to see if I can bring. No, actually, I can't bring it in, unfortunately, but I did post it in the room at $80.02, and basically, it was reading this strong stock. Obviously, it had great earnings today, strong stock, major pullback on it, and trying to read the fact that maybe the pullback was over. And again, the alert came right here on this candle. Now, I never would have kept this. I mean, obviously, I would have sold some probably right here, and probably the balance here. But the actual alert says to try to hold for the balance of the date, the strategy. And so if you're a person with a lot of patience and maybe took fewer shares, this is something at 80.02. I mean, there's an hour and a half left in the market. I mean, who knows? I don't know where this is going, but I mean, this is possibly a $4 from $80 if this gets over 40. sorry, 80, sorry, 80.02. If it gets over 84, we're talking about $4 on this. Me personally, just because of that's the sort of trader I am, I would have probably got out right here, and then certainly the balance here. Still would have been a great trade for me, but these strategies are optimized for certain hold periods, and this has been optimized to hold almost to the end of the day. So anyway, it's getting exciting. We're getting, as I say, I'm getting fed. I'm getting fed these now quite a bit, and these channels should be starting in June and fully optimized. Again, I just have to reiterate that if you want to get in on the channel, like nobody's forcing you to take this optimized channel. I mean, if you have TI Pro right now and you're happy, and you don't have the odds maker, you don't care about making your own strategies and backtesting with the odds maker, that's fine. I mean, if it's working for you, that's fine. But if you do want access to the optimized channel, the best deal right now still is $899. Gets you a year of a Trade Ideas Pro plus the odds maker, and the odds maker is yours for life. And $899 divided by 12 is $75. So a lot of you are probably paying $75 a month right now. I know it's an upfront cost. I get that. There is that aspect of it. But if you thought you were going to keep Trade Ideas for a year anyway, and you've got $899 lying around, well, that gets you the odds maker also, which you don't get right now for that 75 you're paying. So just food for thought. The other thing is I know that they will charge for the channel. So if you don't have the odds maker, and you don't want to spend the money on the odds maker, but you do want to have access to the channel, I know that there will be they'll come up with some pricing. I know they've been kicking around $99 a month for that channel. So anyway, that's it. I believe the $899 special will end by the end of the month. So I just want to tell you that's the best deal going. And if again, if you're at all interested, that would be the way to go. I just don't want anybody kind of moaning after the fact that, geez, I should have taken advantage of that. All right, that's it for today. Let me just bring back the cover page. And here is the address to get into our room, logging in with your Facebook or your Twitter account, and I hope to see you in the trading room tomorrow.